So when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk, Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scott, how are you, sir?
Good morning, Mark. Yep, still a little bit left of morning.
A little bit left of morning. It's about 11:30 on a Saturday.
October 21st.
October 21st.
It's
here.
about as beautiful as it can get.
This is probably this is probably the most beautiful day we've had since doing this podcast.
Possibly 80,
sunny,
little breeze.
Cool. We've got a fan here for our guests because our comfort of our guests are our most important thing.
Exactly.
But we don't have one, and we're the ones complaining the most usually.
But we're in front of Parker's Books and Gator Club.
Yep, here at the Farmers Market that happens every Saturday, rain or shine, from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. We come here from 10 to 1.
Right.
And do our podcast. We're here every weekend.
And these shows are
shine or shine, because when it rains, we're not here.
God, I don't
think it's rained ever.
Rain on a Saturday.
I don't think it rains here. I don't think it rains here. I think it's that Indian princess that keeps people.
We know it rains in Sarasota, but not on Saturdays between 10 and 1.
No, because everyone knows that there's a farmer's market. There's another thing going on.
We've never had rain.
So, but yeah, no, the whole point, Sarasota Street Talk. And again, my name is Mark Klecka. I'm a realtor at Coldwell Banker right here downtown.
And I'm Scott Maloff, a mortgage broker at Summit Lending Solutions in Sarasota as well.
Mm-hmm. So what started off as a real estate podcast about a year ago has turned into us coming down here, heckling the people of the farmers market, and people coming down and sitting and speaking with us, sharing their stories, and just being. That's a very cool car right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I digress. We have a very cool. What is that? What, Chevy pickup. Right there, you think? Is that a Chevy?
Okay.
Could be. Anyway, yeah. I just
spied
Squirrel.
A squirrel.
Yeah, that's what I do. And hearing all the stories of downtown, because Sarasota is fantastic because of the individual people here that have stories, such as our next guest.
And we did not put our last guest on the hot seat.
Oh, we did not.
I'll send her a text.
She needs to come back. She needs to come back just to get on the hot seat.
But let's talk about our current guest.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this gentleman is obviously in the neighborhood, and he was nice enough to come over and take a seat with us. So Tom, we're going to let you get right up on that mic like a rock star.
Yep, just
and we're going to let you introduce yourself
close
and talk about what you want to talk
about. First
about.
of all, thanks, fellas. I think what you're doing is great. Sarasota is a great place to live. I got down here in 11.
Oh, and if you need to readjust that you're good? Okay, good.
And the fan, by the way, is a nice touch.
Is that okay? Yeah,
that's only been a couple months. We were dying before that.
Look, so this started off, and I'm going to digress a little bit more because that's what I do.
Right.
So it was just simply a table and a small little apparatus, and almost like a Walkman with a tape cassette, and we were just doing this it has turned into this, and we got a generator in the back.
Getting big time.
It's powering this and this and that, and it just turned into a fun thing.
Well, I've been watching as I drive by every morning. I'm at the Palm Avenue Fine Art Gallery.
Okay.
Take care of things there. And I've been watching you grow. And
cool.
Basically, I came up with a little idea that I think will turn Sarasota on its head. It's focusing on the youth of Sarasota. I'm in the art business, all right? And it occurred to me that the talent that's walking around on these streets, and I've seen it.
It is incredible.
Kids come into the gallery. They tell me they're an artist. I say, show me what you got. And not once have I been like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm always very impressed. So I'm good at connecting dots.
Yeah.
Sarasota has a strong reputation for its art community. All right. So I said, you know what? I also have a big problem with computer games, to be blunt. I need to provide something to compete with that. I need to take art, which is a very powerful medium. It gives pleasure that words can't describe. All right. And I said, all right, I know there's a lot of kids in this town that can paint. So I came up with an idea to have a youth art show. We're going to close down South Palm Avenue April 13th and 14th, this coming April. I'm looking to have 1,000 kids with their art on that street displaying it. As I've spread this idea around, I've attracted a group of entrepreneurial artists, mainly women, and good thing because they're good at details and I'm not. And I got a group of people that are going to pull together an event that is just going to be off the chart.
No, and I'm sorry to interrupt you. What's happening behind you now, it just happened right in the middle of yours, is we have the parade going on.
Yeah, but I think
Apparently.
it's quiet right now.
So it is
we
quiet.
Can keep going.
So I just want to. So if you hear popping and stuff behind you, that's just what's going on.
I see the police lights and the reflection of the mirror here.
And it's not for me and it's not for
Project
you.
Pride.
So it's good. I'm happy.
All right.
All right. So I just want to let you know. So
Thanks, appreciate that.
Okay.
So as I meet these people, and it's coming together, and I figured now's a good time to kind of just ring the bell for the first time. I said, you guys are the perfect spot to do it. And again, thanks.
No, absolutely. It's our pleasure.
Yeah,
Because my goal.
we'll continue to promote it as we get close. Between now and April of 2024. Yes,
Sweet. Because now this is like my first clarion call to all the art teachers in the school district here. Because those are the kids that are producing art.
Uh-huh.
And so, my goal is again to have 1,000. If I get 2,000, great. If I get 100, but at least I got 100.
Right.
Because I want to turn kids onto their passion.
Right. And you're part of the ILDS group, the Facebook, I Love Downtown Sarasota Facebook group. Are you part of that?
I don't get out much.
Okay.
And so I'm
That's
not.
okay.
Get on Facebook, but and you know what? We talked before we started recording, and you introduced yourself. But can you introduce yourself and what you're, again about your place?
Oh, sure.
Well, but the reason I was saying that is so I could just finish that.
I Love Downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind joining that, because that
No,
way we can help
sure.
you. And once you go ahead and join, we can promote to that.
Yeah.
And then we'll approve it, and then hopefully that helps get you more people. For
Yeah, so that's a Facebook group.
It's a Facebook
I
group,
Love
not a
Downtown
page.
Sarasota.
I'll hit it.
And there's a couple of them. It's the one that has 28,000, 25,000.
It's 23,000 people right now,
yeah.
and growing.
Awesome.
And yeah, so if you go,
So
so
get on
I
that
didn't mean to
and
interrupt you,
promote
Scott.
But we can promote this on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Scott, but I just want to finish that. So if you want to go and join that, and we'll approve you and post to that for free, and it'll go out to a number of people for your events.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll go back to the gallery. Now, I'm not an IT guy. I'm old.
No, I know.
But I got.
I'm not either.
Oh, gosh.
I just
But
brought.
I do love the hat.
85 years old.
No, not that old. But I just brought a young star into the gallery, and she's hot. She can hot on the IT side. I mean, she takes care of everything. So we
Good.
will be in touch,
Good.
and we'll definitely take advantage of that platform.
Yeah.
Because the goal is to get the word out right now. I've had a number of meetings, and I've had a couple of meetings with some pretty big hitters here in Sarasota. So I'm looking at getting that financial backing behind it. And I'm hopefully going to have some follow-up meetings soon because it's starting to, the idea, the concept is condensing down to reality.
Right.
And so, matter of fact, this Thursday, if anybody wants to, because I'm open, 10 a.m. at the Art Ovation, we're having a meeting. If you're an art teacher in one of the school districts, and I don't know how you get there Saturday or on Thursday at 10 a.m., but show up.
Right.
Or send a friend or somebody because I need to get word out because I can't do this by myself. I mean, I can think of things, I can connect dots, but when you get a team behind you, and I got a great group of people that are extremely motivated to make this happen for the community. And this will not be a one and done deal. We're looking to make this a tradition. Not only a tradition for Sarasota County, but once we get this right, I want every county in Florida to have this event because the kids need alternatives.
Right.
Right.
I went to school.
And you're right. There's probably a ton of talent out there that is not being utilized.
Well,
They're
and-
not realizing their talents, and
encouragement is what they
Right.
need. Just a little pat on the back.
and we've had some artists. Obviously, we know a few.
And
Brandon
and also
and
too,
Kaya and a few
and with
others,
the
It's everywhere.
the show we had last week there was the non-for-profit that was doing kind of similar to the same thing, not the same thing, but they're bringing artists together.
Right.
And,
That
so
one
maybe that's
guy.
someone we can
Yes.
put in contact with you as
Yes.
well.
Definitely.
Jeffrey Kim.
See, this is what's fantastic because then doing this, we meet so many interesting people, and you start to go, hey, maybe this person should meet this person.
Connecting dots.
This person should meet this person,
Yeah.
and I think maybe we should put them in Put them in touch.
And,
Scott, what do you think?
Yes, and that's another thing you can add, Tom, is how they can reach out to you or your assistant.
Yeah.
Email, website, whatever.
I'm at
phone numbers.
I'm at the Palm Avenue Fine Art
Palm
Gallery.
Avenue Fine Arts. Okay.
I helped the family run that. The owner passed away recently, and it's been a little.
And it's right there in the corner.
Right on the corner,
it's,
South Palm.
Orange Blossom Tower, right there at
Yeah,
the base of
yeah.
Orange Blossom.
Beautiful building.
right there.
Beautiful. Well, a little scaffolding right now, but it's still beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and so people can stop in or go to the Palm Avenue website. Send me an email, info@palmavenuefineart.com, and I'll get it. We'll get it started.
Okay.
Because this thing is contagious. As I talk to people, I can see the excitement and the enthusiasm rise up because there's so much darkness in this world right now. People
Ain't
are
that the
looking
truth?
for, you can show people the light in the strangest of places when you look at it right. And then art is such a great release.
That was the shortest parade I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, I
Done
digress.
already?
Oh my goodness, it is. It's over. I was at a pride parade in Chicago 8 years ago with my girlfriend, just to see what it was like. It was about 3 hours in downtown Chicago. This one was about 3 minutes.
about 3 minutes.
Anyway, sorry.
No. So yeah, we both squirrel from time to time.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry
do
about
this,
that.
we do this.
No, but you're right though. That it is just a fantastic way to bring people together, and just what am I trying to say? Use my words, Mark.
Spread love.
Spread love. Yeah, there's Mr.
Mr.
Brandon Thrift.
Mr. Brandon
Artwork,
Thrift.
Yeah, and we had him on about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So,
Well, I got to share just kind of the spark for this. It's an interesting little story.
Okay.
I'm in the gallery, and this grandmother and her granddaughter walk into the gallery on a Sunday. And I'm saying, I welcome them in. And Grandma turns to me and says, "Oh, I'm taking my granddaughter out on a gallery walk." Right there, the light bulb went off. We have our Friday night, First Fridays and stuff like that. Kids or family going on gallery walks. Well, I didn't know who this person was. She walks a little over. There's another family with a child. They start talking. Well, when you hear this woman's first name, you know who she is. Michael. I heard that, and I walked up behind her. I tapped her on the shoulder. I said, "Michael, I know who you are, and I know you're a big player in this town."
Miss Saunders.
And then I shared with her this idea. I've had a couple of meetings, and I'm looking at other corporate sponsors to get involved with this thing because it is contagious. And the more people I can get to participate in helping us pull this off, all the better. My ultimate goal is to have families going to this show to see their kids' art and get recognition. And so, as things grow, I'm trying to put a stage and do all this stuff on Palm Avenue. I don't have a clue, all right? But I dream big and go for it. Sure enough, I come across this young lady, Stephanie, who's holding some little art show up on top of the Art Ovation. I go talk with her. Well, what does she do for a living? Put on those shows. And so now I got the staging, somebody who knows what they're doing. See, that's what's happening here, is the right people are falling in to this project, and they're going to go. We're going to do this.
And I'm getting a little excited here too, because on that end you've got all that taken care of, and now being able to speak with you here, we can help on the promotion end of things. So
Beautiful.
like we can
On
get the
Facebook.
word out either on Facebook on the
this.
Sarasota Street Talk podcast, on my ILDS Facebook group page. Join it, and we can get that out as well.
We'll get that
and actually too, if you're talking about having met Michael, Michael.
Yeah.
You need to meet the other Michael, who runs the restaurant. Another well-known Michael, down on 41 across from Sarasota High School.
All right.
Michael's on East.
Yep, that's the one.
All right.
And he's a very, very big, just as Miss Saunders is, very big in this town as far as doing, helping out, community. We need to put you in touch with him
Cool.
as well.
'Cause
They put on huge events together. So,
the smile inside me is so big. It matches a Cheshire Cat smile. I'm telling you, I
that's-
feel good.
that's awesome.
And that's what this is about, networking, and because this is like I said, this is a really feel good, going to be great kind of thing.
Right.
And whoever gets involved, they're going to feel it. and the kids. I mean, we're going to have a number of different ways to recognize them. And one of the things, just tidbit, we're going to actually sell the top pieces of art in our gallery. Now, it's not just the Palm Avenue. I want to get every gallery in Sarasota. This is not just a one-trick pony.
Right.
This is for the community.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
And so I'm going to invite so this is what happens. The gallery directors will walk around and put a ribbon on Director's Choice, which means that piece of art will go into that person's gallery and we will sell it. And that money will go to that young little artist.
Right.
That's a fantastic idea.
They'll get their first sale, and whatever gallery it is, it's going to be great. And then, of course, the kid gets a picture of their art in the gallery. We're going to launch some artists. It's inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
If I get 1,000 kids
Yeah.
and they're all feeling good, and with the corporate sponsorship that we can get behind this is going to be a true.
All right, so I'm
event.
I'm listening to this. And I'm all over it. Like I love concepts like this, ideas like this, and if we could talk offline and get our contact information, I think you take one of our cards
Yep.
and Scott's and myself,
Mark's in there. Yep.
and let's please talk offline because we
Yes.
can definitely help
Awesome.
in the way we can, and then put you in touch with others that can help in other ways too.
Cool.
So yeah, this is fantastic.
Sounds good. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
man. Thank you so
Yeah.
much
Thanks for
for
coming out.
Thank you for just listening, hearing what's going on, sitting down, and telling us because you were not a planned interview.
I'm glad.
I
I'm glad you.
photobombed you.
No, I'm glad.
No. You interview bombed
This is
us.
what we want. So everybody who's listening to this is on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
A couple days from now.
All right, great.
Just search Sarasota Street Talk,
All right, I will.
and you'll probably be at 35 up there now. We probably
Yeah,
have
no, we
35 episodes
yeah,
or
yeah.
30. Find
Sweet.
yours. It'll be just you
Sweet.
on there, and
And you have a direct link to it, so you can just promote it however you wish for yourself, or
Right.
point people to it, or just and maybe that helps get the word out as well. So
Got to beat as many drums as we can.
Yep.
Yep, and we're here drumming with you. So
Thanks,
yeah,
brothers.
please
Mike,
stay in
great.
touch,
Thank
man.
you,
Thank
Tom.
you so much.
leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
yeah,
leave
I've
that.
got a
Yeah.
flyer here.
Very nice to meet you.
We'll keep bringing this up.
Thanks again, fellas.
Outstanding.
All right, thank you.
All right.
This is better than I could have imagined. You
It's
guys
always
are-
fun talking to
No,
everybody from downtown here.
Absolutely, and especially with a story like you have and a mission
Yes.
like you've got. Thank you for coming on. That's exactly
All right,
what this
guys.
show's about.
Perfect.
You're on the team now.
All right.
All right,
You
I'll
got
be
it.
waiting for the little badge.
Yep.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
badges. Don't need no stinking badges. No, that's very cool.
That was good. So
That's,
this is what we like.
that's exactly it. That's exactly why we're even. What we just focused.
Why we're
in.
even doing this.
Yeah, why we're even doing this in the first place. So you don't.
So you got
know.
something to say? Come on over.
Yeah, I mean, just come on, sit down, talk to us. Tell us about what you're doing, what you like, why you're here, how long you're here for, if you live here. If you like, if I ask you like why you're sweaty, if you're going to say because I'm watching Cops,
Yeah.
all
Whatever-
that kind of weird stuff.
Whatever
So,
you need.
all right, that was fantastic. So we're going to go and we're going to wrap this up here for a
Yep.
sec. We're going to take a little quick break, and then we're going to come on back.
Yeah,
And
we've
we're
got
gonna
a
keep on
special,
heckling the people of Sarasota.
We think we have a special guest coming on, maybe too.
We very well might.
Could be popping in kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. We never know what's going to happen here. It's all
Right.
by the seat of our pants.
Right.
We don't know what's going on.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
By the seat of our pants.
All right, Scott.
All right, I'll
Stay
see you
classy.
then. Okay.
All right, bye.
Make good choices.
Make good choices.